everyone is waiting for it to become final that Kyrie ends up on the Lakers. Oh, Brian Windhorst was throwing it out there. The Lakers could go after Durant and Kyrie.
Yeah, it caused Kendrick Perkins to walk off the set.
Yeah.
The old walk-off.
But Chris Haynes, who we've had on the show, very good reporter from Yahoo, said the Lakers and Nets are engaged in trade talks around a Westbrook and Kyrie swap. Brooklyn wants to include Joe Harris in the deal, but the Lakers want Seth Curry, Maverick, instead. Now, a lot of people are asking me, why would Brooklyn do that? Why would Brooklyn want Russell Westbrook? Russell Westbrook has a $47 million expiring contract.
Yeah.
That's why they want to do it. And not a lot of other teams, apparently including the Dallas Mavericks, want in on Kyrie. Did y'all have Tim McMahon on last week to talk about this?
Yes.
What did you get out of that?
That the Mavericks would they would be open to talk about it, but the idea that they were going to go and we had them on mainly for the Brunson stuff.
Yeah.
But the idea that they were going to go and actually go through with it, it doesn't look like it was something they would do.
Didn't McMahon say that he got a profane response from someone in the Mavs front office when asking about Kyrie, whether they wanted Kyrie? He got a curse word included back in the response, which tells me that they're not dying to get him.
They're not dying to get him. They'll take a meeting, but when push comes to shove, they're not going to go, balls to the wall.
So I tweeted out, if this deal happens, this is really bad for the Mavericks in the West. And Bassick starts blowing me up yesterday. He was ticked. He's like, are you missing something? Have you not been watching basketball the past couple years? This guy blows up teams. And I wrote back, Mike, all that is true. But right now, as currently constructed, the Los Angeles Lakers are dead. Done.
Yeah.
A non-factor. Didn't even make the playoffs. They're ready to run Anthony Davis out of town. They're sick and fed up. So you're telling me that Kyrie Irving with Anthony Davis and LeBron James doesn't give them more hope? Doesn't give them more optimism? Of course it does. This would be terrible. This would be awful. Because right now they're dead. Right now they're just laying off to the side.
They're non-factor.
They're non-factor. Yep. Kyrie Irving, chances are, in the remaining, 7, 8, whatever years he has left, will put together a season. He's going to have a season or few.
Where he plays 40 games?
Where he puts it all together. And you don't want that to happen in L.A., and you don't want to give LeBron any life at the end of his window to get back in this championship conversation. And I'm sorry, Mavs fans. I'm sorry, Mike. Vegas is going to have the Lakers. If Kyrie Irving goes there and they don't lose Anthony Davis, Vegas will have the Lakers as a better title contender than the Mavs, in my opinion. Is that crazy? And you get Seth Curry or Joe Harris who can shoot?
Yeah.
They don't have any shooting.
The Lakers would be higher than the Mavs in the West.
Yes.
In Vegas. Now,
I'm not saying
that may not play out that way.
Right.
Because Kyrie Irving's a lunatic.
Yeah.
And he might absolutely torpedo that basketball team.
All I'm saying is, if I'm a Laker fan, I want this to happen to give me life versus what I know right now. Yeah. Absolute fact that unless Anthony Davis stays healthy the entire year and comes out like a Luka Doncic in-shape madman, they're not a factor.
No, they're not. And look, that's why I would go after, if I were the Mavs, I would go after Kyrie and KD for that matter. Go after both of them. But Kyrie is the one I think that's more affordable because I think you could get it for less.
No doubt.
If this is the same thing, it's just looking at it from the NFL draft perspective. If he hits his ceiling, and Kyrie's ceiling is actually caring about basketball and playing. If he does, the Mavs with Luka and Kyrie, find me a better team in the West. Find me one. I mean,
Golden State.
You might be able to say Golden State. You might not. Golden State with Durant, yes. Golden State is presently constructed. I think you got a case. So I think you have to do it if you're given the opportunity. I don't think they want to, and I don't think they're going to be given that opportunity.
And you agree it would be bad if the Lakers got him.
I think it would be bad. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to play out that way, but he could, like LeBron could be his Jack. Is it Jack Haley? Yes, Jack Haley. He could be his Jack Haley. I almost said Jack Harlow. Yeah, he could be his Jack Haley for Rodman.